So today I'm going to tell you guys about yard signs, how to design them, where to get them, how much is a good price, double-sided or not, what you need them to look like, what you need to have on them, what kind of designs you need on them, how complicated you need them. In this video, I'm going to show you everything. Once you watch this video, you'll be able to go buy some yard signs and you'll be confident that they are good yard signs. I've shopped multiple online sources, multiple local places. I will say UZ Marketing has the best signs for the best price. Locally, I was paying upwards of $23 a sign, and they didn't perform as well. They were designing them too much. They were putting too much on them. People weren't able to understand. Anyway, I'm going to put a link to UZ Marketing in the description. I'm not getting paid at all for that link. That is solely for you to go to that website, design your sign, buy some signs, and start getting paid to pressure wash. Or any small business. This goes for anything. This goes for any service business, lawn care, we buy house signs, for realtors, and pressure washing, window cleaning, anything, solar panel cleaning, anything. First, I'm going to show you a sign that performed the worst. I did not get one singular call from this sign when I put a flood of these out in my city. It is this sign right here. It says power wash, free estimates, and my phone number. Now, you might say, what's wrong with this sign? I mean, it doesn't seem bad at all. It's got everything you need. What you do, nice design. It's too small. 18 by 24. It's a normal size sign, but the design is, look at how much space there is up here. That's a huge amount of space going, and you got to read power wash. The design, there's too much happening. I like the free estimates, the letters, I guess, and then the font down here is a little weird with dots instead of clear, hyphens, and you would have to stop and look at this for a good while to understand what's going on, and you don't want that with a yard sign. With a yard sign, you want it to get straight to the point, which with realtor signs, it's a little bit different. You do want a good design. You want your face on it because, real estate, it's all about trust. They're only going to have who they trust sell their house for them or assist them in buying a house. But here is the sign that I'm currently rolling with. It is the best performing sign that I've had. Pressure washing, great big. This came straight from UZ Marketing. It's amazing. There's an outline. I like the outline. It just helps it stand out a little bit more. Houses, driveways, roofs, commercial. And I don't even have free estimates up here because it's not a game changer. No one's going to not see free estimates and not give this sign a call. Nobody. And I don't think it really matters that much. It may to you, but if I see a pressure washing sign, I'll call it. If they say we charge for an estimate, I'll move on. But I do not I don't not read free estimates and think it's game over. I'm not going to call them. But it's got my phone number, great big and really legible. Great and big here at the bottom. And it's not as simple as a black and white sign with pressure washing free estimates phone number. It has a little bit of a design. Water. It looks, if this is set next to a sign like this, they're going to be able to read this faster. And if this is also set right next to a black and white sign with pressure washing free estimates phone number, no fonts, no cool, anything, they're going to be like, this sign looks more inviting. This sign looks more fun. I'm calling this sign. This sign will win over any sign that I have seen in my town. I think it's got everything that it needs. Only thing that I would maybe do differently if I could fit it up here. I couldn't figure out a way to fit it up here big enough so it was readable and so that people would notice it, is a call to action. The only thing that this pressure washing sign is missing to me is a number. I know I've seen other people with saying starting at so-and-so number per thing. That is a good thing to have up here so that people read your sign, they see your price, and they call you. And your leads that you get are more, they understand how much it's going to cost them. They understand. I mean, your leads are more quality when they know what they're going to be paying. If you get a phone call and you have your price up there, a rough price, you're more than likely getting the job, even though this person reads the sign, they call me, they'd be like, oh, I didn't think it was that expensive. Have a good day. This sign only needs a price, but I couldn't find a way to put it up here, and I think this thing has done wonders for me already. But now let's talk about placement. Placement of these signs. I have found that for pressure washing, it may be different for other services. I haven't put out yard signs for other services, but for pressure washing, and that's a niche category. I think it would relate to others. To be honest, I don't think it would change that much, but I have found putting them at stop signs around residential neighborhoods has worked best for me. I've put them in intersections in the city. I've put them in, medians in the on the main drag of the city, and on exit ramps up at the corner right there. People just aren't focused on yard signs when they're pulling off an exit ramp, or they're on the middle of the highway and they're coming up at a stoplight. They're not looking around at signs really. There's too much traffic. The only people that are going to see it are going to be on the people on the very edge of the lane of traffic. And I just find that at stop signs, as soon as people leave their house, they just saw their house, they are still thinking about their house, they're driving down the road, see pressure washing, and they were just home, still in that mindset, they know that they need pressure washing. And it could be different for any other service, but I have found that putting it near stop signs in residential, not in residential neighborhoods, you could be, people might look at it and say, wow, that guy's an a-hole for that one, but I usually do it on every exit. If there's a neighborhood, I find all the exits of that neighborhood and put mine at the stop signs at those exits. Staple them up high to a tree so it's real nice and readable. Make sure people won't be taking them down, which over at UZ Marketing, I paid less than $3 per sign. For this sign right here, I paid $23 for this sign, and it made me $0. The sign that you make matters. It matters greatly. And so this $2 sign, I could put up 10 of those and have them all taken down, and it would pay for itself over this one yard sign that didn't do jack for me. Another thing, double-sided. Double-sided is good in certain scenarios. Not every scenario do you need two sides. So I think the extra amount that you're paying to get it double-sided, it'd be more cost-effective that when you need a double-sided sign, to place two signs back-to-back in the ground. You don't always need, 99% of the time when you put a sign down, you're looking at one way. It's only pointing one way. And for that 1% of the time that you think it's necessary, just put two. They're $2 and like 50 cents. It's not that big of a deal. And instead of wasting that one side of the sign every time you put a sign in the ground, paying for that extra side, just put two in the ground whenever you need it, which will be rare. You don't need it all that much. I don't think I've put two back to back ever. Because when I put a sign down, it's meant to face one way. The other side of it is trees. The other side of it is, the traffic is coming on the other side of the road. People aren't going to be seeing that. But that's pretty much all I can think of for yard signs. And this is for my pressure washing audience. This whole video was, for everybody in the service business, service industry, trying to put out yard signs for anything. But this is for my pressure washing people, so if you're not them, you can head out. But I want you guys to tell me in the comments if you want me to post everything that you need to look out for when doing a house wash, roof wash, concrete cleaning, deck cleaning. I will make videos, a series. I'll name it something and tell you guys what to look out for, whether it's a socket that's open, whether it is, you need to bag a downspout, whether it's a stained door that could get, discolored, etching concrete, putting down, etching concrete with a chemical. You can do that. It's not just pressure that etches concrete. you can do it with a chemical. And if you put the wrong stuff down, if you mix, I'll tell you one, Dawn dish soap and sodium hypochlorite. If you get the wrong Dawn dish soap and you just so happen to not look at the back and it says do not add ammonia or one of those elements, you create mustard gas. I don't think you guys want to risk creating mustard gas and having one whiff and you're dead. That would be not good. So I would stay away from Dawn dish soap as a surfactant. I used it in the beginning, but I made sure every bottle I bought, and then I saved up and bought some real surfactant. And I don't think anybody needs to be using Dawn dish soap, running the risk of dying to mustard gas. I mean, that's just insanity. But anyway, yeah, leave a comment if A, if you want to see it, B, if you have anything that you've experienced, had an insurance claim, had anything happen, let me know so I can let everybody know. We all want to grow equally in this industry, and we just need to give everybody all the information we've got to help everybody grow. I will catch y'all later.